He just gets one look at it, and he just closes the door, and he starts, I'm never going in that room again, man. There's a big freaking python in there. So this whole space in his life gets totally cut off. Then he just starts tolerating and living as if there isn't that big living room, because he never goes in. And people go, hey, let's go look. No, there's a big freaking snake in there. You can't go there. Forbidden, don't go there. And the whole life is now lived. Yes? Actually, the center of the life becomes that fucking snake. Yeah, everything is accommodating and tolerating that presence of that snake. And then one day a guy comes in and opens the door without the owner's notice. And the owner rushes in and says, no, don't do it. And the guy opens the door and says, hey, oh no, there's a snake. And he says, no, that's a freaking rope. And as soon as the guy says it's a rope, the owner sees it. It was a rope the whole time. He misperceived it. And his whole life took a whole different look by that little mistake. Was the snake turned into a rope? No, it was never a snake. So we talk about the effects of a life with a snake in our house, but the fact is there was never a snake. That's the solution. The solution is to recognize there was no reality to the problem. Yeah? It was just a misperception. Once I saw it to be a rope, what happened? Did I not go in that living room anymore? Of course I went into the living room. Of course I turned the TV on. I invited people over immediately. And I didn't have any fear that rope was going to turn into a snake, because it's impossible to turn into a snake. So all my fear is removed like that. This is what it's like.
That was the fourth step. Looking at all these things that I thought was nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Benign, not even real.
And take it a little further. The one that was looking at it is the rope. You. The idea of being you. See, people take it to a certain point, but the rope and the snake are still happening. Right there. So they see, oh yeah, these things weren't real, but they don't see that what they were happening to isn't real. See? You can take it farther. Okay, yeah, these things weren't real. I gave these things all the meaning they had. I blew these big situations out of proportion. But you don't realize you're blown out of fucking proportion. There's still a sense of you being real. Yeah? So you get relief of that, but your mind's still doing the same thing. It's still blowing things out of proportion, giving meanings to things, and you're going to have to keep doing inventories, because you're going to keep blowing things out of proportion. Why? Because what you believe you are is blown out of proportion. That's what I'm saying. Of course, when you're totally in the mix, it's good to sort of clean out some of the mess in the room, but find out, look at the blueprint. See if that house was ever even built. Yeah? See, what you call the guest room isn't the master's room. That's what I see. To me, the solution is, it is an imaginary problem. That's the only solution that holds water. If you keep applying solutions, even good ones, to an imaginary problem, you're going to keep that activity is going to become a very big problem for you. Because you will not get real relief out of an imaginary problem when you apply a solution to it. To me, the solution is recognizing it's imaginary. That's it. It's recognizing the rope is a rope. It's not that it was a snake and now it's turned miraculously into a rope. It was a rope the whole fucking time.